we
day.
all
New
exciting.
day.
It's exciting, and I'm very grateful. I was looking around, and like things, and it's not just all about business people. There are times wherein there are things that are happening in our lives, and I just want to share. This was actually a story that I read. It's about a
Mhm.
stranger at a grocery store, right? It says this guy was watching a young man help and hold a woman, and what was he doing? Like helping her to lift up like heavy items into her cart, right into her from her cart into her trunk. And there were no cameras, there were no audiences, there was nobody there to watch what he was doing. Just a simple kindness, that he showed that could always impact people all over. Like it just like with all the busyness, with all the meanness that is around the world, just seeing something, just reading something like that, like just thinking about just those quiet moments that restore the faith in people, that people still care. People still care. And just reading the story, it touched my heart though. It touched my heart because you don't see that in many places right now. And I can just remember it just coming here, like from us back home, the respect that we show to elders, like when you're in the bus, like a transit, and you see older somebody is standing up and you are sitting down and you're younger, you get up and allow them to sit. It's hard for you to see something like that here. So those
Yes.
little kindness that people show to others, know, you know what? It's not all lost. Kindness is still around, and it just made me believe more. It made me believe
Oh,
more in
yeah.
humanity, that there are people out
Yes.
there, right? Right?
Yes, you're right. Oh, sometimes, right, you will really lose hope to humanity because these are the people that we live in right now. There is a Facebook group that I am a member with. It's like, okay, it's a small town. That is where we live, Tabor. And then it's called, for sure, Calgary has it too, or any other places have this group as well. It is called Rose and Toast. So it's either you roast someone, you roast a store, you roast anything, or give them a toast because of a special service that you see, or the little kindness that you mentioned. So it is a Facebook group like roast and toast. And then right now, because farming season right here on our side, so the farmers are busy, the seedings are busy, harvesting are busy, farmers are busy. And of course, at the same time, those industrial plane that are spreading the like pesticides like that, they're also busy. And every morning they do this every morning. They're flying every morning. And you know those industrial planes doesn't fly that high, right? So lower. So you could hear, of course, the noise that it creates in the morning. And then one person in this group roasting them because he said people are trying to sleep and you are creating that noise. And you know, I am thinking, you know what? It's so nice that you are in a country wherein flying airplanes, the sound of that is just for pesticides. Have you ever think those people or families or country that is currently on war right now, that every plane sounds or helicopter rise, they are thinking there must be a bomb and you have to hide and you don't know where to put your family because you are scared of your life. You know what I
It,
mean? Come on, little
it's
things. Little
it, it,
things.
it's quite interesting. Just thinking about that, I can relate, right? Because coming from a country where there was war, and all you can hear sometimes are the bombs falling or gunshots, right?
Yes.
And even when I remember when we came here, and you hear a sound, you hear like a car pop up something, you're thinking, oh, what's happening? You think it's a gun. So it just varies. It's just about perspective, right? Because sometimes I think I don't want to blame people generally because they don't know what they don't know, and they take
Yes.
things for granted. The things that they have,
Mhm.
they take it for granted. But when you do not have certain things, or when you've gone through certain experiences in life, perspective changes. You see
Yes.
things at a different light. And if people are open and are willing to do the same, it makes a difference. So at the end of the day, you have to think about it. What do you want to focus on in life, right? And for me, just talking about this, like just the little things that make me happy. I said I was going to tell you this. I was going through some of my videos, my phone is so full of so many photos and all of that. And I was going through some of these like years. Sometimes the photo, Google will remind you of photos that this day or that day. So I looked at it and it was a video of my son when he was about 3 years old. For those who do not know, I'm a digital business owner. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm living here in Canada, Calgary, Canada. So I was looking through this, and I'm a child of God as well, right? I'm looking through this, and then I saw a video of my son, and he's like, we were talking just those in candid photos or candid videos, and he came. He's like, I wanna be baptized.
That is so cute. It was
And
caught in the moment.
yeah, it was not baptized. I want it baptized. I said, what do you mean? He said, when they put you in water.
The memories that our phone could keep, right?
No, it was really funny. No, because he's somebody who doesn't like photos. We went
Oh,
to, yeah, he doesn't. We went to England one day, and he was like, we went the Greenwich Meridian, where it tells you how the time divides between the
mhm.
different hemisphere. And he's like, I don't want to take a photo. I don't want to take a photo. I already know what I look like. It's like, I was like, this boy is really
I
funny. But it
already
was
know it.
yeah, those little moments, those are the joys of life.
Yes.
Irrespective of the
Mhm.
business, irrespective of the noise, irrespective of what's happening, cherish those little moments.
You know,
Reflect.
there is also like not like a post, something that for parents who bring their kids, let's say they bring their kids to Disneyland, right? And they are still so little, let's say 2 years old, 3 years old, and then of course some people are saying your kid won't remember that. If you bring your kids to those places, your kids doesn't even remember that, so don't spend too much because of that. And I remember that another mom said they won't remember, but I will remember.
Yes, you will.
I will
You will.
remember how excited they are, how
Yes.
happy they are, how scared they are. I will remember those happy faces. So, yes, my kids won't remember, but I will remember. Right?
I don't know. I don't know why they say that though. Because I'm just thinking, as a little girl, I can remember when I tell my parents, really, you remember that? I think
That
we
is so true.
limit, or we underestimate what kids can remember.
Oh, true.
So
True.
I think we underestimate what kids can remember. Um, because I remember, like, as early as even at 5 years of age, there are things that I remember when I tell my parents, like, you remember that? I said, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
A, B, C, and D. You know,
Wow.
but those
Wow.
moments, I cherish those moments. I cherish those little things. I cherish. those fun times, you know.
Right?
I also
Yes.
remember, like, just talking about all the stories, I'm just thinking, I was looking through as well, and I had another one. We're doing karaoke at home, and I'm like,
Yes.
is that me? And I think I was 10 or 15 pounds heavier too. And look at me dancing.
Wow.
And look at me. I didn't care about anything else, you know.
I think that's nice.
Yeah, life is life is so beautiful
Life
when
is
we do not,
beautiful.
yes, when we do not focus on things that stresses us out. I'm not saying the
Yes.
stresses are not there, but life
You
is
know,
beautiful.
since you mentioned that life is beautiful, I'm also going to add this as part of our podcast because it says there, because this is something new, all the things that we have learned for the whole week that we are sharing to you right now. And I hear this guy saying, if you are invited to a house and you see their chandelier has dust, leave. Not because their house is dirty, but because your heart see the ugly things inside the house. You never see the pureness of the heart of the person who invited you there. They cook for you, they welcome you with a smile, but your heart only looking for the negative stuff of those home.
Mm,
Always look for love,
oh, that's amazing. That's
right?
amazing. You know, yeah, it's what you want to see. Sometimes it's what you want to see. I agree. Like this, there's this quote that talks about, it says, what is happiness? It says happiness is a choice. It's not that
Oh,
everything is perfect, but you choose to see beyond the imperfections,
oh my gosh, yes,
right? So
of
it's
course.
just highlighting what you're saying, just affirming what you're saying. Like, what are you choosing to see in life? What are you choosing to see in your
Mm,
circumstances? Because nothing is going to be perfect, right? And
true.
what you choose to see in a situation will impact your reaction to that and will change your direction henceforth. At the end of the day, it's up to you, it's up to us as individuals, right? There's like, it's just a reminder that in disguise, there's a small quote online that I found as well. It says you don't need to see the whole staircase.
Mm,
Just take the first step.
yes,
It's really funny, just one line can feel like it was written just for you, right? And it was written for me,
that's
it was written for you, it was written for whoever is watching here. So it made me think, how often do we freeze waiting for a perfect moment, just when all we really need is progress, which begins with the motion that we need to taking action, right? So you
yes,
don't need to
that's
see a
true.
whole staircase. Whatever it is in life that you're doing, it being for your family, it being a personal goal that you've been trying to achieve, you do not need to see the whole staircase. All you need to do is take the first step towards realizing your dream.
That's so true. And it was also said, right? When God give you a vision, He's not checking your bank account. He's just checking how much faith you have in Him.
Mhm.
So, and the universe is also not budgeted. So ask whatever you want. Ask. Don't fear, don't be scared. Yeah, do the first step, don't be scared. That is also the same thing when you are starting with a business. And not because when you started a business and then you don't see anything happening, it means nothing is going to happen. Delaying doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but keep going. And you actually need the discipline to show up. It's so easy to cancel. I was late on our podcast, and it's so easy to say, let's just cancel it. How easy is that? But you have to show up on the business, on the vision that you see for yourself, for your family, for the business, for your show up no matter what you feel. That's discipline. Sometimes you don't need motivation, but you need the discipline itself. Right, Balkisu?
Absolutely. You know, in the uncomfortable moments, because our minds are all set, our brain is set in a way. I'm not a neuroscience disclaimer. But from studies that researches that I've done, is that our brain is set up in a way wherein we when we get to something that it's not used to, it scares us and it's trying to protect us. So we are uncomfortable. We are scared. We don't want to. It's like, you know what? No, 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 no. Don't do this. This is unfamiliar.
Mm,
Don't do this.
yes,
In those unfamiliar places are where we find our dreams. Those unfamiliar places is where we find realize what we've been working for all this time. Our visions are realized. Sometimes we just need to be uncomfortable in the uncomfort. We need to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. So we just want to leave this with you. Whatever your vision is, whatever your goal is, whatever you're looking for, find the beauty in each and every moment. There's beauty in the ashes. Find the beauty in every moment, in every task that you do, no matter what it is. Embrace it and love yourself. Love yourself.
love yourself. Love that. It doesn't mean it's not selfishness. Love yourself. You could take care of more of the others if you take care of yourself. Love the others. You cannot give from an empty cup.
No, no, you cannot give what you do not have. We hope today's podcast has blessed you in a different way. If you have any questions or you want to reach out to us, you can either reach out to Melissa. You see her website address there. Reach out to her, or you DM her on her Facebook account. If you want to reach out to myself, do the same thing. But we're here for you. Step out in faith. No matter what you do, life is meant to be lived. Enjoy every moment. God bless you all and have a
God
good
bless
one.
us all. Bye. Thanks, Lokisu. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much.